and welcome to today's video. So this is a new one for me and I hope I can get the pictures and stuff right, but I thought I'd do what's on my wish list and what I'm not buying. So we'll start with my wish list. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. Oh, I'm so glad that it's a cloudy day today because, you know, I don't know about you, but when it's hot, I just feel like I can't do anything. I haven't washed my hair since I had it done last week. I've washed it this morning, obviously. I haven't got dressed properly, haven't done my makeup because I'm like, well, it's too hot. You know, do you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like I can't do things. It's really weird. So now it's a bit cooler today and it's a bit cloudy and I'm like, right, no, this morning I got up 7 o'clock. I thought I'm having a shower. I am putting my gradual tan on. I'm doing my hair. I'm putting my makeup on. And I have to do this first thing because otherwise I know I'm just gonna slip back into my old way of not bothering. Yeah, and also I wanted to get up early because I go on these walks in the morning, and this is a whole story time, but I go on these walks in the morning, and I have a list of so many people that I try to avoid on my walks, that like every time I see someone, you know, that bothers me or whatever, I will make a note of the time and I'll avoid that time. So it's like I've avoided one time to avoid some lunatic, you must work down here, but the person freaks me out and purposely like walks towards me like this, and it just freaks me out. So I've avoided that timing. Then there was someone on his bike, and he sort of got off his bike because my dog was barking and was sort of like, oh, shush, 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 shush. And I was like, oh, and sort of making conversation like, oh, he must be scared. I'm like, yeah, look, this is just, could you just, and now, so I avoided him, and now I've got another person, and I've seen her a few times, and she's so, like, she cycles, and then she sees me, she's like, hello, hi, how are you, hi, and it's nice, you know, say hello and whatever, but yesterday she got off her bike, and just walked with me the whole way, and I normally just go a little bit and then kind of go back, but she kind of walked with me, and I was just like, and I walked to the end and then I walked back. So today I was like, right, that's it. I am changing the time I go. I'm going to have to go early, which I did much better, avoided everybody. So that's kind of the way to go. For me, I've just basically woken up and rolled out of bed, and that's just a quiet time for me to walk my dog. And it's fine when you see other people and you're like, hi, how are you? No, hi, how are you? Hello, good morning. That's it. That's as far as I want to go with that. But when people start sort of stopping and getting off, it's very odd to me, because, you know, the people that I would want to talk to are not stopping. They're jogging or they're moving along, or, okay, you know, do you know what I mean? Is that just me? But, you know, and oh, I've got to tell you about some podcasts I'm listening to as well. Very interesting. We shall have a chat about that as well. So, let's begin. Now, I'm going to say the products, and hopefully put a little picture of them up. So, on my current wish list is I've got it on my computer here because otherwise I won't remember, is the Rodial Banana Lowlighter. Now, this has been on my wish list for a long time. Everybody's talking about this. I'm assuming this is something you add in with your current concealer because it's kind of like a yellow banana tone. It says, create a lit from within glow with revolutionary Rodial Banana Lowlighter, complexion enhancing, creates a desirable shimmer-free finish. It's got good things, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, caffeine, reduces puffiness. Actually, it's quite a good skincare product, but it's quite expensive. It's £38. That's a lot for a concealer, isn't it? So it is on the wish list, and it will be there until it's not. Next up, now I heard about this from Tiffany D. Goodness, the years of, you know, she was one of the first YouTubers I've watched, and it's amazing to see. And I think you get to a point now where you want your old school YouTubers back. You miss that. It's nostalgic almost. You miss the OGs. And I haven't watched her for years, and I started to watch because there's just nobody to watch. And she was talking about this, two things actually. It's the Revitalash Defining Liner, and it's in the shade Slate. It's a really grey. Now, I love an eyeliner, especially a jelly pencily one like this. So I'm excited about this one. I really want it. It's out of stock. You shall remain on my wish list till you're in stock again. But yes, I prefer, like now I've got on the my Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal, the purple one. You see, it doesn't look that purple, does it? But it's not as harsh as black. I find black to be a little bit too harsh. This one looks perfecto. And the fact that it's Revitalash means that it's going to condition your lashes, which is also another thing on my wish list, is the Revitalash, because I need to start using, I finished my other serum. I need another serum because that stuff works. I never thought it would work, but it does. And I miss having the long lashes. And I think that paired with this eyeliner will be lovely. Now, the next thing that she also mentioned on her channel is the IT Cosmetics Superhero No-Tug Eyeshadow Stick. And the shade is Bare and Brave. Now, this is my kind of, you know I love this kind of colour, this taupe. It reminds me of Bobbi Brown Sand. I think it was Sandstone or Sand. The cream shadow, which I used to wear all the time. It's literally like your skin, just slightly darker. So when you want those days where you don't want to do a whole eyeshadow look, this is kind of perfect. That with a bit of liner, which is what she does. I think she does a bit of shadow sometimes as well, but it looks really nice. And as you can see, that's the shade of it. That colour is gorgeous. I love that colour. I call that mink. Do you know what I mean? It's that taupe. It's beautiful. Absolutely love that. That is on my list. Want it desperately. Next on my list, now this was mentioned to me by, I think it was Tammy. Tammy, I think it was you. And she mentioned the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Lavender for under the eyes. She said it's super brightening, it's like magic. And I was like, noting that down, jotting it down immediately. Because that is, you know I love a powder, but I haven't got anything, you know, that brightens under the eyes at the moment. I'm just using my Huda Easy Bake under my eyes. So I'd like to, I haven't even tried any of Fenty products except for the Glossy Bomb. So, and the thing with me is, I like to try things that someone has recommended. I'm always like that. I like, you know, ask something like, oh, this is really good, you've got to try that. Then I'm more likely to try something than off my own back. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I want to try. And I also want to try something else in Fenty. And that is the Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick in the shade Makeout Break, which is described as a latte nude. This is a very moisturising lipstick. So I've heard on someone else's channel. I can't remember. I think it was Leana. Her. She was talking about it and she said it was really, really nice lipstick. And I thought, and I looked at I looked it up and I looked at the colour and I thought, that is a bit of me, that is. Maybe even just a top up colour, you know? Because like I said, I don't top up my makeup. Once my makeup is on, it's on. I don't mess around with it, okay? After lunch, I might put on a little bit of lip balm. If I'm then going out in the evening or whatever, then I might top up my lipstick. But this looks like a good one just to kind of, do you know what I mean? Or even over something, because it's kind of that nice pinky colour. So yeah, I like that. Next is, this has been on my wish list as well for ages, and it's always out of stock. What is going on? Why is everything on earth out of stock? It's the Hourglass Voyeur Waterproof Gel Eyeliner in the shade Forest. Now, I've been looking for a dark, deep green liner. I used to work with this girl, and she always wore green eyeliner. My friend Isabel will know, but she, every time she'd come in, we'd be like, what makeup are you wearing? or she'd go to Mac and be like, oh, what did you buy, Mac? And like, because we were on reception, and she, you know, we'd get her to empty that, because we had a Mac, we were right by Carnaby Street, that's where the offices were. So you'd Mac there, and you'd get her to get all her stuff out to show what she used. But she always used this green liner, and I was obsessed. I've always been very obsessive. But she had long, bright blonde hair, and always the green liner, and I was just like, oh my God. So anyway, I was looking for one, and this one looks gorgeous. So that's on my list. That's kind of it for makeup. Then I got, when I had my Space NK, was it my Space NK? I can't remember what it was. And I got little samples, and I got a sample of the Neostrata Enlightened Brightening Eye Cream. Now, this sample was like this big. I made this sample last, I kid you not, I want to say near 3 weeks. When did I get my Space NK? I have made that sample last. I finished it today. This eye cream is incredible. You know, at the end of the day, especially if you're not wearing makeup, sometimes your eyes sting, and I always thought that was my SPF. But I think it was eye cream, because ever since I've been using this, and when I don't wear makeup but I wear SPF, I don't get that stingy eye in the evening when my eyes start to water and sting. Don't get that. I tried it yesterday. I thought I'll put something else on and see if that happens, because my eyes do sting with the Helio Care at the end of the day, not the beginning of the day, but my ultraviolet, they didn't. So I used ultraviolet, and then I used the caffeine eye cream from List, and my eyes were stinging at the end of the day, and like this. So now I know, and then I've put on my normal eye cream on today, and I know that this doesn't, so for me, I have to have this. And actually, it's not too expensive. I thought it was going to be expensive. It's £37. It's a very good eye cream. I don't know whether it brightens or lightens or does anything. I don't notice anything. It goes on really nicely, and it doesn't seep into my eyes. And I think that is a winner for me. And I need an eye cream. I've finished my CeraVe. The List one doesn't really do much. So I need a proper eye cream. So this is on the list. I want it. I need it immediately. It's so good. So, so good. And then last but not least on my list is Colour Wow Raise the Root Spray. Now, I've not tried this before. I need a proper root spray. Because I've got quite fine hair, I like to blow dry it for volume. My hair is naturally straight, so it's not a case of straightening it and all of this. I just need, if I didn't blow dry and put product in my root, my hair would be like this flat, you know, like those, like in the 90s when you had really like greasy fringe. That's what my hair would look like, and it would be really greasy like in 2 days. When I blow dry and put product in, my hair lasts a week, and it's got volume and texture and a bit more life. But I'm using at the moment, I'm finishing off, it's a Paul Mitchell root spray, and for some reason it creates a stick in your hair that you can't even brush through. And when I blow dry, it just creates loads of knots. It's just annoying. So I can't remember who mentioned this, but this is supposed to be a good one. Colour Wow, I don't know. What do you think? And I'm always torn between like mousses and stuff like that. I kind of think a mousse gives you that crunchy look. I remember having a perm many years ago, and I used to mousse it, the curls, and I'd have these crispy curls. Like, can you believe that I did that to my hair? Can you believe? But my friend had curly hair, and I wanted curly hair so bad. And her mum permed my hair, but then she did a box dye afterwards. So yeah, you can imagine the results. My hair was fried, frazzled, and I don't think it's ever gone over it, but it was really bad. I mean, my hair was like this, and I have lovely, beautiful straight hair. So that took a long time get through. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to put mousse in it and crunch it like that. I mean, oh my God. I don't think there's even a picture of me with that hair because that is awful. I don't even know how I got through it. But anyway, I don't like stiff crunchiness. I still want movement. And I always say this, I still want movement. So I want something that I can just, you know, just put in the roots, just for a little bit of oomph. You know what I mean? So I might try this, but you let me know if there's any I should try or you know about. You know, I also need a good foot pumice. You know, like I'm such an oily person from like here. Actually, yeah. But like my feet, oh my goodness. I can't stand having dry feet. And I'll use that cracked heel cream all over my feet. But it's like, oh, it's just, I don't know. And I went for a walk yesterday in my sandals and my feet were like dirty from the park. And I was like, so I was like washing my feet in the sink. And then slathering loads of lotion on. Ooh, just that really tight feeling. I don't know why they're so dry. But yeah, so I want to get like a proper thing and loads of foot creams. Loads of foot creams. Because I just cannot bear having dry feet. It's like sick. So yeah. That is my wish list, my beauty wish list. I mean, look, I've got more. I've got list upon list upon list. I've got so much stuff that I like to get. Whenever I hear something that I want or I like, I always write it down or add it to my basket. What's good about like Look Fantastic, Cult Beauty Space NK, I think this is genius, is your wish list. I love it because it just keeps everything in one place. If you put things in your basket, they disappear. Your basket's empty the next day. But with your wish list, you can go back to it time and time again, amend it and go, oh, I didn't know that was on there. Oh, yeah, that's great. So that's kind of what I do. I mean, I do my wish list, but I also have like a column with little things where I save all my beauty bits and all my, like, you know, if I'm looking for sunglasses or looking for clothing, so I can go back to it. Because otherwise I'll forget about it. And I know you probably think, well, it's probably a good thing, you know, if you forget about it. But, you know, makeup is my hobby. I love it. It's fantastic. I hope you liked my photos, my professional photos on my Facebook page. My friend Alexander Rottenberg took those pictures for me. So I'm going to leave his details below. I just thought I'd give a photo credit. Do you know what I mean? And I shall peruse your video ideas that you've given me. Because you've given me quite a few, I think, and I need to go through them. And I must write these down because every time I'm like, I don't know what to film. And then I remember that I've written them down somewhere on my phone or a piece of paper. So I just realised before I said goodbye that I didn't say what I wasn't buying. I'll tell you what I'm not buying. And this is not to be, you know, I don't want to buy anything from somebody, mind you, Fenty. I'm not interested in Rosie Huntington-Whiteley's range, Rare Beauty Selena Gomez, Jennifer Lopez skincare range, Kim Kardashian skincare range. Anything that's like celebrity, I get the ick. Like if a celebrity's done it, I get the ick. Scarlett Johansson is bringing out her own skincare brand. No. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but you're an actress. Like, what do you know about skincare? Where have you dug this out from? And all you're going to do is get some scientists to go, oh, I want to create a clean brand, you know, and then they create it for you. I think the one that's really taken off is Rihanna's Fenty. I mean, that's really taken off because she's really, you know, considered all skin tones and things. So I think she's made it a really inclusive makeup brand. But like I've gone in, I know Rare Beauty gets a lot of traction, but I'm not in the slightest bit interested of trying anything up from them. I'm just not. Even I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh God, sorry. I think Sally Hughes has brought out a skincare range, and then there was another one that brought out with Primark, and for me, it may be good, maybe it's great, maybe it's amazing, but I just don't have the excitement to try it. I just don't like, yeah, I really, that's, yeah. So anything like that, that's celebrity, I'm not interested, and they're not my favourite celebrities anyway. So that's another reason, but there we go. So rant over. That's what I shall not be buying. Okay, back to the outro. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely day. Remind me if you want the story time. Well, I gave you the story, didn't I? Oh, the podcast. The podcast I'm listening to, it's all about stalkers. And why I listen to this kind of stuff, and true crime things, why I listen to it. So let me know if that's something you'd like to hear. We can have a cup of coffee, a bit of a chat. Maybe we'll do our makeup together, and maybe we'll just, yeah, have a chat about these things. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. I hope you're well. I'll chat to you soon. Bye.